Okay, so I've got my test plan here, and I'm gonna go through my program and test each criteria. And for each one, I'll put a yes or a no in the success column, depending on whether it's passed or not. So first, I'm gonna open my program. Okay, so we've got the game mode selection screen here, and if I check here, this test says 2 buttons appear on the screen, single player and multiplayer. If I go to the program, I've got 1 player and 2 players, which is the same thing. So here I can put a yes. Success. Next, I've got character selection screen. So once I've clicked a button, it will take me to character selection, and here I have all of the classes that you can pick from. It says 15 labeled buttons appear on the screen. Oh, something's happened while I was tabbed out. Let me restart the program. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 buttons have appeared. So this is a success. Next, once the 4 characters of the game have been selected, the screen will switch to the main game, which is the battlefield. So I'll select 4 characters at random. Pick the first 4. And the game has transitioned into the main gameplay, so that's another success. Next is during the main gameplay, the 4 characters will be animated on the screen in the correct position, and we've got 2 player 1's, the 2 characters on the left, player 2's 2 characters on the right, and they're all animated, so that's another success. Next, we're moving on to make sure they're the correct characters. So the 4 characters I picked were the first 4, which is the hero, the archer, the cleric, and the knight. First is the hero, then it's the archer, then it's the cleric, then it's the knight. They're all the correct characters with the correct sprites, so it's another success. Okay. The game has to display the character currently taking their turn. It displays the cleric. The cleric's the character who is currently taking their turn. So that's another success. The 4 buttons are displayed for the possible actions. So down here, we've got the 4 actions that the cleric can take, and they're all correct. So that's another success. Make sure that the actions are the correct ones for the class. I did accidentally click there, so I'll attack first and then we'll check the next one. Okay, so the hero, slash, whirlwind, spear, and God's Wrath are the 4 moves displayed. So if we go into the guide, go to hero, it says slash, whirlwind, spear, and God's Wrath, which are slash, whirlwind, spear, and God's Wrath. They're the 4 moves there. So that's success in this case. And check for another one as well. Archer, piercing shot, volley, snake attack, herbal remedy. Archer, piercing shot, volley, snake attack, herbal remedy. So it's a success for all the characters. So it's a the test has succeeded. Next, it's the target select. You've already seen it, but once I've picked a move, so if we go for a volley attack, it will give us the 4 characters on the screen, which we can target, meaning button for each target appears. That's true. It's another success. Turn rotation. Once we have hit the targets, then the next turn will appear. The knight, he's the one who hasn't taken his turn yet. Turn rotation is correct. Just to make sure, we'll attack once more. And it's back to the cleric, who was the first one, so another success. The correct action is used every turn, so for this one, we will use Holy Light, and if we go to the guide, cleric, Holy Light, it should do 10 damage to the target. So Holy Light will aim it at the knight, and he should take 10 damage, and it looks like he did, and no one else took any damage, so we know it's worked. That's another success. The action targets the correct characters every turn. You saw it just there, it just hit the knight, but Whirlwind, it should hit 2 characters, and we'll aim at the archer and the knight, just to make sure. This should hit this team, but not this team. And that's exactly what it did, so it's another success. Next, the player's health cannot go above their max health. We can test this by using a healing attack. So let's get to the cleric. Bludgeon, not archer. Now, the cleric, if he heals himself, his health should go above max health, because he hasn't taken much damage yet. But hopefully that won't happen, and it will max out at the maximum health that he can have, which is the maximum of the bar here. So if he does that, health bar didn't go beyond where it should be, which means this has succeeded as well. Sprite disappears upon death. So once a character's health reaches 0, their sprite should disappear. The archer's quite low health, so we'll attack him. And animation played, his sprite disappeared, so there we go, that's another success. The players can't be hit, which means the next action will go for a bludgeon, and the archer button has disappeared, so we can't hit an archer. We can't hit the archer after he's died, so that succeeded as well. The characters cannot take their turn, so they're skipped. So we know if the turn gets back to the knight, it's gone through every single character and the archer's been skipped, so we'll go through everyone's turn, attack the knight, and the hero was stunned, so his was skipped as well. We'll go through again. Knight, hero, back to the knight. So yeah, the archer's being skipped every turn because he's dead, so he can't take his action. That's a success. The game ends when a team is dead, so we'll kill off the knight as well, have him attack himself, and we will finish him off right now. And game over. The game over screen appears, gameplay ends, so this is another success. The winner displayed, the correct winner displayed on the game screen, so we know player 1 won that game, and it appears it's displaying the incorrect player, because we know player 1, which was on the left one, the blue team, but it's displaying red team player 2, so that one has failed, so we'll put no. Play again button. Once it's clicked, the game will restart. So the play again button is there. If we click it, game's restarted. We're back onto the game mode select, 1 player or 2 player. So that's another success. AI takes its turn. So now we're going to set up a 1-player game. We'll go for 4 different characters here. We'll go for this row here. And if you were paying attention, you'll see the AI attack the wizard before it had its turn. We'll attack again. and watch if the AI goes for another attack.